What's the ideology? You are telling me a young focused man to join a movement that has been built on luck? Ideology ya NUP omusajja agenda. Atenze Komakech ngamba, time believes in him, so do I.
Then why did you subscribe in his party?
Why would I go in that party? In that party, it's corrupt.
So how can the person be good when the party is corrupt that he is leading? Would you think Muhoozi would make a better president of Uganda come 2026?
You know, when you're president, you are a servant of the people. Majority population of Uganda eat Rolex. Commando to survive. President Muhoozi, I don't know if he has ever eaten Rolex.
How would you see Kyagulanyi?
Kyagulanyi as a person, I don't believe in him. Honorable Kyagulanyi, fwe twalanga abavubuka, kidansolo fwe twazinanga nyimba za Kyagulanyi. Twalabanga we yeeyokya. If there wasn't a by-election in Kyaddondo, there would never be Nope. Nakubanga akalulu ngankaba n'amaziga. Abantu abampanga emmere gyendya baali bana abakazi abatunda mu butale banyanya mukene. General yankubira essimu yampa milioni 30. Nangamba mwana wange otobye kwata 30 million. Namala kuingia politics nentegeera mbu embwa tebambwa. The late Honorable Kyagulanyi ngankubira ngamba Honorable Komakech, you are doing a good job. Keep up. Nenyongeza omuliro. Honorable Dongoto wabagamba mbu General Paul Lokech yasinga okutulugunya. Nina muganda nge bamwita Edi Komakech. 2020 tutegeka tournament ekyasinze mu Aruu. Twasitwa tournament gitwala mu constituency ya Bodongoto bamuzalira mu Gom. Tutademu senti timu zantu ziresemu akalo konna abantu bajude omwenge gweddewo emmere eweddewo akalo kajuddewo mu motherland ye wenyini waviira we batika umbilical cord ye. Ne tuwamba tugenda okugaba ebirabo nabuko olusembayo Odongoto ya deployinga aba police na deployinga abayagabe ba making sure final tebeerawo agawala irwayi lutalo
ba making sure nti final
yompiro tebeerawo and I don't score from his home ground Ogom bana business bagamba kyo tekibanga wo mwana mumuleke gwa mugana nga tweta ku tournament yenkanano tusawo ntegesewo bibino bipopazi ebigundi byantu bitaddewo manche bakola muganda wange anzirako sawo etuse abavuka wasuse kulwana tusi togede na tufina tuli bavuka temulwana twagala kulakulanya waka bakitegedde abatamivu nabo bivuddeko final etuse bamaze tugaba kikopo mbandi awo muganda wange forward je yava ngerinnya muganda wange guluko ne kusanyawo tuli mu final mbandi awo jukya naini nakamotoka nge safu nakawayonga ambulance kikayamba abantu najjamu entebe omiteja mabega jonna nentekamu ekisanda we katwe nentekamu engombe nentekako make Aruu great again ambulance yoyo kayoka nge kwata abantu ne batwala malwaliro tutandika ko ne ambulance yagirwanyisa RDC yaliwo by then RDC yali muganda wa Mao Dusman RDC yali muganda wa Mao muntu wenyo muntu wodongoto ngatuma RDC
batu kali bamukyusa bakufe
nedda RDC yakavayo wano juze padenga watu ba strikings no kati awo batu bali kubuza post election ne pre election
ate mwamuyisa bubi mwamwera n'obutwa
nkutwala mu ate newo obutwa record eriwa genda mu dwele alage record eragambo bamu obutwa politics ono nze njala muntu antunya mu kamera nze namala kuingia politics nentegeera mbu embwa tebambwa
Honorable
painting ani eyamu
buyagenda kukusanywa amazi okusinzira mu baluwa
genda mpola oli mu post election kati so ketumaize wano muganda yabamumenya okugulu ngati tebakyogerako nawo naye bamumenya okuli okufotola plastic surgery yo 999 twagikolewa ne Rubaga namala ku milioni 10
atali
bano ne bagamba bannange ki kigenda mu maaso abantu bamanya bukana akalulu kano kakufana kuona tugenda otuuka kati kimanyiddwa mbu ngenda kujja kwesimbawo omukulu Todwom ngajja mupade waddamu okunsinkana webale nnyo kati atuuka eri nga ndaba nambuuza n'agamba ne kaana gwe naye ng'alaba sapooti gye nnina yasika busesi n'akola ki n'agenda awo otambula Honorable Dongoto amanyi mbu ngenda kujja mu NRM ne NRM ki gy'ogendamu bachairperson ba NRM bonna bali ku payroll y'Odongoto DPC ali ku payroll y'Odongoto Diso ali ku payroll y'Odongoto RDC bonna nga yabakwata. No wonder NRM would never ever win in Pade. Otandika otya buli obatandika ngugenda mu kamyufu gye bayawukanira nga yajja eno ng'akwata bali abanyiize ng'abaza ku ttiimu ye ng'akola ki ng'ayitawo kati sewandisa mu NRM naye nja kugamba nawagiranga President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. President Yoweri Museveni atandika omuwagira nga nkyayenkola ne butabika yinze omwana w'abantu balabanga emmotoka ya saafu kwabeera ku kifaananyi kya President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni nga mpandiseeko time believes in him so do I. Yali saafu nga njivuga n'abantu basinga bawoza mbu ndi wa State House nenze nayikasa wali ebutabika nenga nagenda wengunasa nengenda nebakola ekifaananyi nengamba kola ekifaananyi kya President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni akola Museveni natuka nimwegomba gwani afuga Uganda emyaka gyonna nenga siwagira NRM nempagira President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni era nawandikako time believes in him so do I. Ekigambo kikyafa simanyi navuga nga ebisiri byo nga wanate Kampala nga mubi nnyo nga ne bwesi gye batapuse nenga nze mpitawo kati awo nzimba brand yange ntambulira awo tutuuka yawo 2019 nkuzaayo tuyinga 2020 kalokata buse NRM erese nupo erese DP erese pate zonna zaali ewaffe nzi yali wa independent vogue nupo nengambako bukirizo gye mu pate nengana NRM ne bangamba jangu nengana ningamba ngenda nono omuntu eyandi tabo ne bagamba nze nganze sente sina nekimanyi njagala kusavinga mmwe byekozeko bire biki byokozeko mindset change mbalagidde mu oyinza okulima cotton n'otuuka n'ogitunda ne bagijjana ekyo tukose takala fitu kya kuba bulungi oyinza okutandika n'embuzi 2 n'obeera n'embuzi 20 just in a small span of life mbalagidde mbu oyinza okukwata mmotoka yo nefuka ambulance newonya abakazi bangi nnyo abazalira mu kkubo newonya abantu bangi abalina ogenderera okuva epade okuva the town council ogenderera. It was my personal ability, personal formation. Kati ngeno tuka mu 2020 September
nga tulonda
2021 nasoka nekuwa fireworks mu 2020 that night nina mu ddwaliro nenteka fireworks mu buli sub county ne party tuyingira 2020 twatulisa fireworks Odongoto bamugoba mu Aruu kirejo yaddukayo nga yeye akakulemesa in fact awo abantu bategera mbono museta agenda kudda nituyingira kati Hon Komakech ankubira essimu mu August Nokwanga it has always been 2020 mu August it has always been the interest of NRM kujja Odongoto
ngesimu egambe etya
ngamba nedda ngamba Chris you're doing so good
olonga aze mu Kampala
kati yeye akomoka kati mu Kampala kati ngali Sudan bamutwala Sudan if you maintain the pace probably we can help you look for funds awo ningamba what nayenga muzeyi si omuntu gwoyinza okwesigaye era nga abantu bagamba mpadde abantu bangi bakaaba yagamba mba ajja kukola natakola ki natuka nagamba nze mote politician temumiteekamu ffe twasigala ne fire teri kuzikiza ne tutambuza ekintu kyaffe ngendo otuuka mu nomination ya October agawalayi nga sina na sente za posta kati ndizayininga di ku mulimu yayitawo kagino ko mulimu ndizayininga mu June 2020 appointment yange yampeebwa director we butabika 2020 mu June in fact mu April nga mpandika resignation muze mbivudde ku banda bango omulalu mwana alaluse you appointed by government oyagala kuleka mulimu ne bangamba woleka guno omulimu todda ningamba it's okay tuli mukakadde ekyo tuzanyira kati sente zeyongeddeko zijira mukakadde ne mukakadde kamu kitundu awo nentuka nengamba atenga you are pensionable nengamba ndese nkitadde director nagamba yoshuambuya right resignation nenjiwandiika nibampa ne acceptance letter yange lwakuba appointment was given by the director.
Very good.
You resign to the person who appoints you.
Very good.
That was my understanding, in my normal understanding. So nawandika resignation bulungi nnyo and I left. April saddamu kudda kutabika ninga nentula mu kyalo
omusajja yagambira era yasinza funa kutwala mu kooti okwesimbawo ngendo kyali
kati awo yesimbawo yagamba tugenda mu kooti tebagamba musa resigninga kooti yegamba I resigned to the wrong person. Ulira mbu I resigned but to the wrong what?
To the wrong person.
I was supposed to address my letter to the PS or the minister.
Who didn't
appoint me. Atenze ga director ya appointing director ya wandikira bali. How do I go to the PS at my level? Tosobola kutukira PS.
Very good.
Chive. How do I go to the minister at my level? Nemanyi Diana atwine Dr. Diana nenga omutuka ko otya. Nga munyiza ko bunyiza nga omulaba ku TV.
Yes.
How is it even possible? But I didn't know politics was that hard.
Okay.
Ngendo okumalao. Design nvuddeyo. Tugenda mu nomination. Sina sente. Ngamba sina sente zitwala abantu. Tugenda tambuzawo bigere. Tugenda tambula bigere from Puranga Town Council to from Puranga Town Council to Pade Town Council Electoral Commission. Zirianga 30 kilometers. 30 kilometers. Tutambuze bigere. Nenge tutambuza n'obugere n'ebigere. Busungu. Twagala kulaga abantu butuko oyo tulimba, otulimba mutoli mu NRM ngate kiro kugenda n'onywa chai. Otulimba tuchawe president yole kuta Museveni wano tata we yafa president yali chifumona chikafa abantu omuntu kyaya gwobe bulungi bana basoma bulungi fa abafe namaso tetuyina lwaki tetukiriza ntwagira Museveni mulundi gumu fene tu enjoying and that was my gospel batch ko isanga nnyo for a long time okuchaya abakyoli president ninga bechiro baddawa baddeyo bali bulungi abantu babona kati nengamba let us break all that tetuki breaking ngendo jira sina sente General Paul ngamaze okulaba ennaku gyempita nakubanga akalulu ngankaba n'amaziga abantu abampanga emmere gyendya baali bana abakazi abatuna mu butale banyanya mukene bakwatanga amanane bawane ba agent bufumbe mulye nakogga ng'oyinza okuza ninga akasiri yembera gye nayo kati wenvayo nendaba Honorable Dongo otagamba mbu ndi a prince made aga katonda where is the kingmaker nga yeye ina AK47 ina ne pistol na ini nachi where was the kingmaker
by and large
kati tutema mwao tusembera kumpi mukalulu general yankubire simu yampa milioni 30
location yakwa milioni
30 nangamba mwana wange otobye kwata 30 million kuba mu t-shirt kuba mu posters niziji nassa nenkuba posters lyo mwami yanyambe nassaawo yanyamba buyambi paka lera akyaliyo bamucha Robert nga nkubira ka poster kalungi ennyo nga tuka designinga nga nkuba bu t-shirt buubo nga ntwala bu poster nga abantu bodongo tobabuyuza nga nsigaza bu t-shirt butaano busatu nga ngamba tulumbe awo tugenda olumba ng'obusente bwe nasigaza nga mpangisawo ka super custom wali omwami bamuyita mukulu wala pote nga mpayo katipa ke sina motoka so nina super custom nina katipa aba boda ne basonga nibaga tufane mwana waffe nimva ne convoy eva wano paka nakawa tugenda tuka ku nomination DPCA aliwo omukadde abali bakoleranga honorable nga nkuba tear gas Honorable Dongoto yasoka nomination kumacha. Ne group yeyo na teri ya mukuba tear gas. Ngendo tuko bagamba tebakiriza muntu yena kujja nabantu. Era abantu bangi bajja batambuza bigere lumali yali alinga ali kubibye. Obode yajjanga yekka. Ngendo mbala ndo yagamba abantu yomwe atajja kola nomination. Pozi nga sinze Honorable Dongoto. Yagamba mulinde mulabe tajja kola nomination. Era nagenda nga tebasubira mu njja kola nomination. But they knew him. They knew his wrath. Bamutya ayimirira nakukanga n'amaaso nakutunulira gira abantu bagamba bannange oli musajja ngamba uyo musajja ajja kubogolera n'ettaka likumire ne ngamba nali mbaddeko n'abalwadde b'emitwe abakuba abatana okutta teryammira ako tugenda kagendamu nawangula mu buli sub county nya sub counties mwenda percentage nakubanga nzi nafuna obululu mu mutwalo nafuna obululu 15 eyaddako NM yafuna bulungu 2,205
eyaddako yafuna bulumeka
eyaddako yafuna 5,000
Ugata
obululu bwange bwonna bwonna n'ogata n'obwabwe tewasobola kufuna bululu bwe nafuna kati oba ogamba mbu ddala amagye ge galonda bali ate abalala tikyakubiri n'obululu 15,000 era era gundi njinaawo DRFOM nzina zonnaawo newaabwe gye bamuzaalira gundi subcounty namuwangulirayo kaggwa nga takiriza mutuyinza omulonda soka ove mu kooti wekaggwa bwe kati ffe waffe zawera saawa nnya nga saawa 6 nga bulimu amanyi Komakech awangudde twatumaze abantu bakeera kulonda saawa emu saawa 6 nga bulimu akimanyi kiwedde ate baakuma akalulu kaabwe temwali kuba muntu ye 999 temwali kugulira muntu ye 999 mu kalulu kaffe temwali kati entalo za oyina kubuuza mbu ba DPC nga baba bakyusa General Paul Okech bagenda bamuwa oba deputy IGP tekwali kusiima kwange tekwali kusiima bwakeera bukezi nga tulaba bamuwadde ki position kati n'abeereeyo that same time omanyi buli wabeewo okulonda bakyusa ba DPC it's evident buli omu bakyusa kyanga baba bagenda okulonda bayitani officer batera bakyusa kati oyinza yakola mulimu myaka 20 tebavaawo ba DPC diso nga ne diso tetuyina gwe tuyina acting diso kati ate bafevaringa ki diso akufevaringa atya bakuba embooko tena gwe bakuba mbooko genda epadde tewali
nga basindika odongo oto mu nsiko
gy'abamusi ate atya omuntu yalina convoy namba omuntu yalina ne muli yalina convoy yalina ne tipa yalina ne generator kati bamusindika batya mugundi sebo kankubulye baye odongo tutyali muntu mwangu odongo to yali ina cult yali ina abantu ngolode bamubelievinga mu tafaayo bo odongo tako kasayogera mu odongo to kiba kiwedde
yali nga pastor mchachi
yali atuse mu level eyo lokubanga odongo to omuntu omanyi padde so backwards in development God forgive me era kiche cyane tokulwanyisa nga omuntu ne TV tajiraba ama TV okulaba TV inotambula maybe 10 kilometers ogende mu kabala akantu olabeka 14 inch. That's how backward we are in information. Kati yetulwanga nayimirira banyumiza nakombo omwami eche yakola nga bisera bya kalulu nga akwata bu flashlight n'ateka wansi w'omuti obagenda okuba polling station nayo kana agamba mbu buli ajjoko na ngamba olaba kabaka publikinga bwe kati oyo dongo takulaba gezako tikinga omulala abana sio ne bakkiriza mindset no ndigeza okulaga level of mindset ngendo jiraawo tutambuza bulungi
innovation yali high
ngendo nenga n'ababaka balaba mutya
aba parliament
the late honorable Kyagulanyi nga nkubira esimu 1 week towards the election nga yeyanjula kangamba atya nedda woba katalani akunoonya bagala balina waaka nga nkubira nga ngamba Hon Komakech, you are doing a good job, keep up nenyongeza omuliro Kyagulanyi. That was the first important call I ever got in my entire life. Nga nenyongeza nenga teri muntu akuyamba teri muntu akuwanika sente inze era wenyima nengamba God maker wange yali General Paul Okech nakwanga yangamba ekintu eki. You want to be a politician, prove to the people that you can be one. Nkulayirira singa yali yanyamba buyambi nankwata nanteekayo wano waavudde mbulamu nandivuddeyo nange
oyogera kubanga Okech taliiwo kugamba nti mbutuufu mwana gwe tokyogedde nti nakuyamba
kugamba yampa sente ne military. That's how principled muntu yena yakolako ne jino ajja kugamba talyanguzi tafavoringa, he goes for your ability. No honorable dongo tachimanyi
yagamba yamanyine
myaka 3 it goes for your ability. Kati yamala you prove ne mu provingira ne mpangula ne kyenkugamba. One thing I remember, 3 days to election bagunzi bodongo to bamenyo omukono no musanga nateka ku police bankuba omuntu bale bakakunkwa singa yanyama nandi bade ne mmotoka na company nga ku pichi natambuzanga bigere
aina majega kuelekeza
kati bamala okunkuba omukono nga bagumenye ndi kusilingire fana nje bi ku social media ngaawo General Paul nga mpayo bajasi baba bakukuuma olimekufa nga abantu batazinoga mu mwana bagenda mutta
finally
bakumenze era bakumanga nze security tebagenda mu kalulu tebagenda awantu wonna wonna.
How did you survive the court? Kuba omukulu yakutwala mu kooti tuwalize ninga bubi.
But omukulu omanye ebintu bya kooti. Ebintu bya kooti bizibu. Nagenda mu kooti bagamba ndizayinze bubi, documents zonna nzibalaze. Bagamba ni appointinga naye omulamuzi yagaana okukkiriza. Nga I appeal. Nindi mu kaseera akazibu bangobye mu parliament bagamba tuddeyo mu kalulu nakava mu kalulu savings zange zonna obusite bwange bonna mbutaddeyo buli kimu kimpeddeko. All I have is the air in me and the lungs to make me breathe. Bamujeyo siri wa NRM siri wachi sina buyambi bonna nintandika okukwata empapula zijukira omwami omwawe nakiriza politics nangamba naye Hon Komakech lwaki togenda wa commissioner public service omanye ensonga zo. Natambula nengendayo kino kyammalako enviri mu mutwe ntuko wa commissioner nga mweyanjulira ngagamba ya Komakech uyamosoka ngagamba ite file ya Komakech. It took 1 hour to bring my file. Bagana kwita file yange era neyanza mukama omwami yangamba negenda olabe ekiri lokubanga judge yagamba mbo yangamba ekirumi young man your voters are still there gwe yasinga obulungi mbu gendo resigninge bulungi okomewo mu kalulu owangule. Little did I know it was a trap. Ngendo tuka public service baita file ya Komakech. Ku file kuliko Komakech Christopher. Ku file kuliko Komakech Christopher munda mulimba Komakech aba. Mulimu Komakech ayina 56 years. Ne wabone Komakech ayina 32 years. Ngendo okulaba kamba siranga Komakech Christopher 56 years you are analuru ndi mululu ngamba sokoleke nezija ko mask ni commissioner yekanga nagamba wait a minute
Can you be
are you 56 years Ningamba sir, that's not my file. Ningamba, but is this your name? Ningamba, that's my name. But then check on the papers later on. That comes after the file. Paper is also kanga ziziriza abajjajja bali ngolabira ddala. Ngate oli Komakech gwe bagamba mululu akola mubende nze mubende sikolanga yoko. Ne bajjayo empapula entuufu bagenda okulaba Komakech butabika. Ningamba ezo zezange. Oba bakikola batya? Badira file bili wa public safety wateka mbifananyi kuguni ku file badira file za abantu babiri mu file mukati if I had not gone for that check out nali ngenda ogenda mu nomination honorable yagenda okugamu jo file ya Komakech we ba intention kuscrutinizing who is the real Komakech juke bakuwa omwezi gomu cyane kiweddemu era akazanyo kafiirawo nitugenda mu court because they knew when I had to appeal they knew I had resigned. Era olaba omusango gye bagusalamu bagamba bannange one I resigned saddamu kola odongo tuyagamba nafuna omusala gwa mwezi ebiri ejaddako sesasula nzeka ne sente nazizaayo so where is the case
so omusango gwagwera
nenguwangula.
Finally the story is long naye abinji ebigera maaso mu Gwanga a youth like you people thinking nti wandi badde oli mu NUP olw'ensonga eri ku bavubuka lwaki tebajoininga NUP? Why did you fail to join NUP by that time?
What's the ideology ya NUP? Omusajja agenda tugenda mujjako ate nze Komakech ngamba time believes in him so do I. That was my slogan. So, time believes in President Kaguta Museveni. So do I.
So you did not match the ideology.
I wouldn't match with their ideology.
When you have yours.
When I have my ideology yange nti omusajja ya servinga. The man is good. 30 years is not that simple. He has done what he has done as a human being. Why don't you first give him credit for that?
Then why did you subscribe in his party?
Why would I go in that party? Ngate party it's corrupt.
So how can the person be good when the party is corrupt that he is leading?
Oyinza okuba omusajja nnyini maka nga oli mulungi naye nga mukazi n'abaana bonna mitima gy'abasezi. Tubiraba bulijjo. Tubiraba bulijjo. Ne bw'okola otyo tereza waliwo bwe kigaana. Tulaba nk'omwana Reverend ng'omwana wanyu omwenge agusulanamu. Naye nga Reverend naye nga abuli abaana baana be balekawo okunywa omwenge. Tokirabaawo. system webanga eri waichitu chenayiga you cannot beat a man in his own system. System was corrupt for 20 years. Mupade ya NRM ononya chairperson wa NRM pade tabeiramu. How do I join such a system? How do I join a system which has been infiltrated by an opposition?
So the reason as to why you did not join NUP, it was different ideology.
Different ideology. But I loved their vigor.
Okay.
And I loved their age.
Okay.
Ochiraba, I loved it and I would have got into it. By now we have to a sense of direction.
How do you see Kyagulanyi?
Kyagulanyi as a person, I don't believe in him. I said it's psychology. There is what is known as stages of development. Chiri nacho. Osoka ku bakuzala, bakuzala, n'otuula, n'otandika okwavula, tandika otambula, then from there n'ogenda mu adolescence. These are stages of life. They are stages of development. Honorable Kyagulanyi, for twalianga abavubuka, and I speak this with all due respect. Butwalianga abavubuka, kidansolo fe twazinanga nyimba za Kyagulanyi. Twalabanga we yeyocha. And that's the life. And it was fun, but it's good. From nowhere. Do you know there's a difference between a by-election and a general election? And I want people to know this. The fight is in general election. General election is the core of elections. Si by-election. Buli omu abalwana kola kubolye. Ekitegeeza no muntu azze mu general election. He's prepared for that. Tiyajja mu general election. Siba kigamba abantu. Yajjira mu by-election. Which by-election he tells you it was Nubian Lee who forced him to come.
Very good.
Now you're telling me, he didn't have the vision, he didn't have the dream. Omanyi woba celebrity, because the same people who rate you as the same people are going to vote you. He's a good man. I like him as a person. He's good. No, he's talented. But at the end of the day, do you have the vision? Do you have the dream? Do you have what it takes to be that person? That's where my question is. No, not 3 years, 2 years. Parliament, 2 years. Do you know the first 2 years you are learning how Parliament operates? No, I was doing a white collar job. He wasn't. I was in the pain world. He wasn't. You can't tell me you live Kamocha Kandangala. No jamu a liberal house with intellectuals. Mo Parliament. No tula, no gamba. In 2 years. You have conceptualized how Parliament works. And then now, before... But is he a genius?
Why not?
Is he a genius?
Kyagulanyi.
Is he a genius? That's the question. Because we have to rate you as a genius.
Then you need to explain what genius is.
Genius is IQ. No, if he was a genius, would be looking at the results right now. He came in, 2 years, they take advantage of another by-election. The whole move has been about by-election. And in a regime...
So you're saying he called people off guard?
No, he took advantage of a situation that needed a placement. That time, Chiza Besigye...
There was a vacuum.
Honorable Chiza Besigye had promised change for all those years, and it wasn't there. And whenever he would concede, there was no plan B. And this time there was a young, vibrant man who would sing and was telling people, I have plan B. Now, Ugandans are looking for that plan B. Chiza Besigye, put him down. Let's go with the one who has plan B. Whether he's going to bring it or we don't care.
But you need to uphold the man who came in Parliament for just 3 years and he saw to one No.
The thing is, we are too it was now. You know, starting a fight is the hardest bit. Okay. But when you make that step of fighting, the rest becomes easier. You look at the by-election. NRM Big Gold supported him. People who later on went against him were NRM. But they supported him. People gave him money, their blood, their lives. And they won. When they win, they go on. Where does another win come from? Basari, where does another win come from? Aruu, by-election. It wasn't a strategic move. Supposing there wasn't a by-election, should I say that because of members dying, it was a blessing for them? You imagine if there wasn't a by-election. Actually, I had one member say it, that the judge who induced that election is the one who caused the problem of the NOP. If there wasn't a by-election in Chadondo, there would never be NOP. And look at it. And if there wasn't a death of a Biriga in Arua, there would never be NUP, because the whole core of NUP came from Arua.
Very good.
You remember that night from Arua when Entebbe was blocked everywhere? Arua, the killing of Hassan, the stoning, the first time. Actually, that's the second time they stoned a presidential motorcade. Arua. Because you are telling me, a young focused man, I know where I'm going, to join a movement that has been built on luck?
We thought that it is what people want.
People, depending on what category of people you're asking for.
Because if you're saying that it was constructed on luck, but as if they have survived. They have survived. They have structures. They have launched a new constitution.
And that's where we go wrong. What do we want? Do we want power to govern the country, or we want power to survive as opposition? That's where the question should be. What do these political parties want? Do they want to survive as opposers and not capture power? Because when you say that's what people want, how many people want?
So finally, how do you say Kyagulanyi?
Kyagulanyi. In which perspective? As a president?
As a president of the country.
As a president of the country. I adore his zeal, his guts. No, he's the president. Yoweri Museveni was a father to him, and I saw him call the president a father. It's in public domain. By the time you get the guts to go and face your father and say, you know what, I want that seat here, it takes guts. You're doing that. You have a diploma. All you have is a successful music career. You don't have any military background, and you are trying to bring it on. I love the democracy it brings with it. Okay. But so to be real, Uganda to have a president, the last time Uganda had a president who came from nowhere, that was during Amin's time. It has never happened again. So, and I don't see that happening anytime now. You don't have to have a military background, because Amin had a military background. You may have a military background, but then it takes more than just an interest to become the president.
Finally, the son of the president is in the race 2026. He has even strategized. Alese bakabanda, alese bandu mwenda, bamirundi, bagashumba. Timu eyo kabiri yegendo kubanga emunonyeza akalulu na buli kimu. Ekibuzo kiri kimu. Oli muvubuka Kyagulanyi we bali, mwali Muhoozi azze. Would you think Muhoozi would make a better president of Uganda come 2026?
You know, when you're a president, you are a servant of the people. A servant of the people. You are going to give service to your people. The people who are living in Uganda right now have been swallowing Coartem to get cured of malaria. They don't know deoxytocin. The majority population of Uganda eat Rolex, Chikomando, to survive. President Muhoozi, I don't know if he has ever eaten Rolex. And he's coming to serve the people. These are challenges, and I want my brother to take it in good faith. You see, not in bad faith. Not in bad faith. The people of Uganda, we go through potholes, and this is the life his father went through. He has been in the cold. You know, there's a difference. When you say right now you want to become the president of the youth in Kampala, people are struggling. But then, you know, being a first kid is a position of itself. Being a first kid, a first son, it's a position, because all the other children look upon you. But where have you been all this time? His bread is prepared. He might be a better president, but then I think the reality will set in with time. He needs a lot to go through. And he's doing it well. He was in Gulu, in Kitgum, he was welcome. He was in Kasambe, he was when he went to Kabale, you saw what happened. No. He actually, what he's doing, he's getting reality check. No, he's getting reality check, and he's learning.
I think I may
he's learning. Not come. He's learning. No, coming is upon him. If you want to become a president, you can. If I want, I can.
But he's doing a reality check.
The thing is, maybe he's going through the reality check. Can I or I can't?
Information?
The right information.
Through the reality check.
I think Kabale was the better experience. Ebigambo byange ebisembayo. I want to speak to Ugandans. Uganda is a fertile ground for everyone. For everyone, irrespective of who you are. You can become a president when your mom sleeps on the streets. Amin proved that. You can become a president when today you're a DJ, you're a musician. Bobi Wine has proved that. You can become a president when you're a medical worker. Dr. Chizabesi has proved that. What else can't you do in Uganda? You can become a president. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, mentioning him. His story is all out there. You know how he became a president. All through. So Uganda is the only heaven where you can be who you want to be. So let's work together and we see that we build Uganda irrespective of where you're coming from or your educational background. All we need is a better country.
Honorable Christopher Komakech, MP, Aruu County. Honorable